Hello and welcome back. Thank you all for once again for coming along and joining us. Today you may see a box in front of me. I know we do a lot of unboxings, but we've got a box here from someone that, believe it or not, we haven't actually ordered from yet. In over the year or so that we've been, collecting tarantulas, I can't believe that we've never actually ordered from them. So we thought, you know what, we'll go over, check out what they've got, and we'll place a little order. And believe it or not, there's something in here that if you've been following us, then you'll know that this tarantula is something that I've been after for a little while, and I feel that it's a very underrated tarantula. And as you can see, there's 3 enclosures already set up. We do have a few more in here than the 3 that are set up, but we don't actually know what they are. So we shall dive into the box together. As you can see, I've already opened up the box because I felt it would just be a little bit easier. We all know how to open up boxes. So what we do is we'll start off. We've bought a Lampropelma viloceps or vilocepes. We have a female Davis pentaloris, and we'll hold on to that one and we'll see what we can do. But we'll keep you guessing. As I say, you might have guessed it by now, but if not, then you will find out soon enough. So what we have here is, as you can see on the box, it was from So Many Legs. And if people know me by now, then they will know that I'm a little bit mug mad. So what we've done is we bought ourselves a mug of teas on top of the order. So we'll go through these. As you can see, I haven't touched them, I haven't been through them to see what's there, so you're finding out at the same time as me. So we have a Stromatopelma calceatum. We're not sure of the sizes of these, so obviously they're not going to be overly big because they're in sling pots, but we have a Chilobrachys harhini, I think it's Cereopagopes or Cereoplagopus minax, and a Chilobrachys cayenne kraken. So I think that's now the 3rd one or 4th one that we have of those, so will be fun. So it will go up on the wall or up on the shelf when I eventually get round to doing it, but for now it will sit over on the back side here. So what I've done is quickly just checked out the sizes on these 4 here, just to make sure that what I was thinking was I'll just take the tissue out and use the same pots that they're in. At least then they're already named for me. So we'll start off with, why not, the Chilobrachys kraken. As I say, we just pull the tissue out, leaving the spider inside. Well, nothing too special, and it will be exactly the same for the rest of them. Let's try and unravel it a little bit. I'm going to try to get you a little bit of a shot before it decides to do a runner. I mean, these are all just going to look like generic brown slings, really. There's not much to them at the minute. But we just hope that they all run nice and smoothly. We move on to the Hahini. Exactly the same again. Take the tissue out. Same again, just generic Kinabraki sling. We'll do the Minax next. And of course decides that it wants to run down to the bottom of the pot instead. So now what we're trying to do, if we can, get it to come out and sit on the other bit of tissue. And last of all, we have the Stromatopelma calceatum. And has decided that it wants to jump down and do a bit of a pokey stance. So and of course there's always going to be one that gives you a bit of a run around, isn't there? Doesn't seem like we're having much luck with this little one. Seems he wants to make his new home in the big tub. Right. So, with what should have been the easiest for, should we say, to get out the way, that didn't go quite so well. So what we'll do is we'll move on to these ones, which, as I said at the start, we have already set up for them. So moving into this one, nice, simple, just a piece of cork bark, some moss. I'll add a water dish later on. This is going to be for the Lampropelma Violecepes. Might be a little on the big side for it, but well, we're looking at the feet that have just come out of there, maybe not. What we'll do, we'll spin it round, which way is best so that you can see it. And we'll slowly touch the back of the tissue and see if we can walk it out the tissue. What I'll do, so you can see it a little bit better and see some of them blues already on it. And then what we'll do, we've then got this set up, which of course will be for our Davos Pentaloris female. And do apologise about that, you may hear some fireworks going off in the background. Not too sure where they're coming from, but not far away. We'll see if we can do the same again. Place it down here. And we'll see if we can just get her to what I'll do is I'll pop her down there for a minute. So as you can see at the very start of the video, that we had this set up, and as I was saying at the very start, there was something in this box that I believe is a very underrated tarantula, and that to me is the Nandu tripepi. So we have a nice big female, and we have this here for her to go into. So we'll see how smoothly this runs, because we all know how Nandus can act. I think that's it. What we do, gently pop the lid. And already started with the hair kicking. So she's deciding that she's wanting to hunker down, but we'll try to get her to move nice and gently. But instead she wants to, that's now her straw. So we'll try with a different approach. Well, there you go. What we'll do, we'll put some light on her for you. Well, as you can see, she did give a little bit of a bite to start with, but all in all, things didn't run too badly with her. So, as I say, I'm happy now to have one of these in the collection, and if you don't have one in the collection, why not? So, thank you all again for coming along and watching me on this video, and we shall see you all again very soon.